Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Miss Fin Show. I am your host, Miss Fins. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me know if you can hear me. I think you can. I hope you can. Good morning. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button on your way in, hit that like button on your way in. Appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Hit the like button. We got a lot to talk about. Very, very happy to be here. Very, very, very excited. So thank you guys for coming through. Hit that like button for us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are literally the best. Thank you. Good morning, Miss Fins. Hear you loud and clear. Thank you so much, Lou. Appreciate you. Yeah. Hey man, we're gonna be traveling to a lot of games. I'm so excited this year. Like super excited. Love it. So, ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button on your way in. We have a lot, like I said. We're going to recap extremely briefly the Dolphins game because it was preseason, people. We don't really care like that much, but still got to talk about it. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about it. It's the first technical home game this season that we had. Congrats to the Dolphins. We won. Oh, jeez. Honestly, what more could you really have gotten from the third preseason game? We had some of our starters start. Well, actually, we had several starters start. Not for the first drive or the second drive, but for three drives. Um, Apparently, the offense had a failure to launch. Let's just say. So yeah, that was not embarrassing at all. It took the second quarter and that third drive in order for us to score. And we did, thank God, at least. We definitely did. But I'm a little concerned because the Jaguars didn't actually play their starters like that. Um, Now, they had the ball initially to start the game. We made them punt. They made us punt. We made them punt. They made us punt again. We made them punt again. And then, like I said, in the second quarter, obviously, we were able to go ahead and get that TD. Thank God. And actually score. So not too shabby, I would say, for the Dolphins. Now we did, what do you call it? Um, second quarter, yeah. We did there it is. Yeah. We did have to pass a very, very short pass to Malik Washington. Very happy for him. I'm glad to see the Washington brothers actually get in. Scored that 25-yard touchdown. It's a nice little touchdown right there. And we also got the 2-point conversion, which is good as well. So it ended up being 8-6 because the Jacks ended up getting two field goals before the end of the quarter. So very happy about that. Second part of the half, we scored a touchdown. Yay. We didn't see really the starters in offense that second half, which we shouldn't have seen them for that long, being that they were going up against backups. But what are you gonna do? It is the Dolphins. So, hey, what's up? We got Ruth in the building with something Saturday. Welcome, girly. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming through. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Morning, Joe, one of our awesome members. Welcome, Joe. Yes, yes, yes. F Money in the building. Welcome. Good morning, Miss Fins. How do you think the team will look this season? Because I'm not excited about the season. Look, it seems like we shouldn't be excited, and I'm not trying to say that, oh, there's so much that we should be excited, but I'm not like other people that think this is going to be a complete wash. I do think there's some stuff that we can gain out of the season, and it should be nice. Mostly some of the players that we have. Ooh, some of these players that we're gonna be getting for what do you call it? For the team, even on the long run, especially these younger guys, the rookies and the second year guys, those are the guys that I'm actually looking forward to when it comes to this team. JD the Great in the building. Good morning, Phins fan. Good morning, sir. Welcome, welcome. Definitely gonna see you in a couple weeks, sir. Much appreciated. Did did this not go live? What in the world? That's why it's so weird. Aquavision in the building. Too much talent on offense for a lost season. We should score enough to win plenty of games. I agree, Lou. We should. Will we? Is another thing. But we should win more because again, it's what do you call it? I personally think that this shouldn't be a watch for us. It's too much talent, and I'm excited about the talent. That's the part that gets me excited about the talent, what the potential of the future could be. Mm, very excited about that. Absolutely, absolutely. So overall, when it comes to this game, I think I'm more. Um, I was a little bit more concerned more than anything else. Again, with the offense. That's it. It's like, why is our starting offense struggling with backups? You know what I mean? What's up, Vamos Gatos? I see you, sir. Welcome. That's the only concern really that I have. The rest, I'm not really concerned. Why? Because again, the I'm not concerned about the defense. I'm not. When I seen Gordon limp off, I really thought he was done. Yeah, that's probably the only thing where I'm like, oof, come on, let's not get these young guys hurt on a preseason game. This happened 2 years ago with Taj Washington. I will never forget. This is how impactful it was for me because I was excited for both Washington and Malik because they were the two players that I actually wanted us to draft. We did one in the sixth round, the other one was in the fourth round, and we ended up actually getting both. So I was super excited when we did. And then with a minute 34 seconds left in our third preseason game 2 years ago, what happens? Done. Lower leg injury, done for the year. I'm like, come on, people. What are we doing? What's going on here? So yeah, I was very concerned, but I'm very happy that Ali was able to go ahead and do his thing. I mean, 8 carries, 43 yards, exactly what we want. I mean, we want more, obviously, but he's averaging 5.4. Any running back that can average 5.4 yards, that's good for me. That's good for me. Average should be about three and a half, five, 5.4, almost 5.5 yards per carry. 2 carries, that's a first down, baby. Oh yeah, absolutely. So shout out to Ali. Very happy for him to be able to go ahead and do that. Malik Washington, another one, 3 receptions, 41 yards. Let's go. 3 for 3. That's what you want, I like to see our young guys win. You had Taj Washington 4 out of 5 for 30. Very happy. Very happy with those performances. Um Obviously you know that we had Tua. He went 4 for 8, 49 yards in the tutty. You had Zach Wilson go 9 for 13, 80 yards. Sacked twice. All three of them were sacked twice. That's a little concerning, but preseason game. I'm not gonna harp too much. Quinn Ewers, 7 out of 8, 66 yards. Also sacked twice. The QB situation is exactly what it was since the second we got the guys. Not that different. Not that different. Um, it is literally what we thought it would be. Tua number one, Zach Wilson number two, Yours number three. We knew this. It would have taken a Herculean kind of effort from yours to take the backup role from Zach. So yeah, nothing too much about that. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. What did we really gain? We know that the 53-man roster is gonna get cut pretty soon. I'm gonna go over. Um, really, I believe it's gonna be tomorrow by 4 o'clock. Teams have already made cuts. Um, and trades, cuts and trades. Actually, man, did y'all see the Eagles? It's funny. I was on X and I was looking, and somebody posted, "I can't believe the Eagles, the Eagles were able to pick up two old linemen, and we can't even get one." And no, but the problem is, it's not only that they picked up a lineman or two of them. Um, it's the fact that they did it and only swapped picks from a fifth to a sixth, and then gave up a seventh the following year. If it was Greer, we would have given up a first, a second, two thirds, somebody's retirement fund. Like, I feel like Greer gets fleeced all the time. He's a one here wonder for me. It's over for me. Aqua says Needham got cut. I'm not saying nothing because, again, what am I? What's the point? Do I want Nick Needham back? Heck yeah, I want Nick Needham back, man. We need him. I think we need him. Alco says, Mrs. Fans, Greer needs to bring Shiloh in if he's willing to play corner. Can he play corner? I know he's a safety, right? If I'm not mistaken, he's a safety. I gotta double check. But can he play corner? If he can, let's go. Let's do it. At this point, for cornerbacks, I'm willing to take a flyer on guys. I'm just being honest. Now, Nick, we bring him in. I think he'll be a great safety for us. I think that's really where we could maximize his play, which will give us even more depth for safety, which, let's not lie, who we kind of need. We need more corners, but we could definitely use what do you call it? We can use the depth in the. God, I hate when that happens. Look at this. I can't believe somebody actually wrote this. Dolphins depth chart battle. Cornerback one, Storm Duck versus Cam Smith. Can we stop? Can we stop? No way on God's very beautiful green earth should Cam Smith be considered as CB1. I said it. Be mad at me all you want. He shouldn't be. He shouldn't be. At this point, give the second year guy a chance. Give me Storm Duck. Call it a day. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Call it a day. Now we picked up Kendall Sheffield as another corner. Is that gonna be enough? We don't know. But no way on earth am I thinking Cam Smith is gonna be number one. Oh, we got a brand new subscriber. Yay! Brr, 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 brr. I gotta give you some. Linda Jackson. Good morning, Miss Phoenix. I always watch your channel. I just subscribed to your channel. Go Dolphins. Go Dolphins. Thank you so much for subscribing. Yes, guys, hit that like button, subscribe. You see here, you see up there. Hit the like button, guys. Let me put the other one. Subscribe. So y'all can, you know, the power of suggestion, guys, works. Let's continue. So yeah, we're doing I think that's gonna be good. I'm gonna break down who probably tomorrow morning because again, I if I'm not mistaken, I can triple check. Hold on, 53 man roster cuts 2025. You should know. Okay, damn, I'm good. I'm good. It is tomorrow. See, I knew it, but I wasn't entirely. I wasn't for sure. So yes, the looks like NFL roster 5 days ago. The deadline is tomorrow. I don't think it's midnight tomorrow. Everything's always at 4 p.m. Eastern for the NFL. So I'd be very I'd be very what do you call it? Interested to see a player. Oh. Yeah, the NFL through the deadline. I read your team. Okay, yeah. So there's several players that both the Jets, Patriots, Dolphins, Bills, we've all already, even though the Dolphins have released the least amount, only literally only two guys. Um, I believe the deadline is. Hold on, let me hear this check. I don't need you to, lady. What you saying to me? Anyways, yeah. So it's gonna be tomorrow. Cat in the hat. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, so that's where we're at. I'm gonna do it tomorrow morning. If they do cut everybody by tonight midnight, then I'll go ahead and just tomorrow morning I'll discuss the roster, the final 53 man roster. That's interesting. If not, then I'll discuss. Okay, who do I think is gonna ultimately make you know first, second, and third within the 53 man roster. So I already got it started, but I couldn't do it today. So there you go. Also, too, ladies and gentlemen, as far as transaction, like I was saying, the only two transactions that the Dolphins have done so far is we released the punter Ryan Stonehouse and wide receiver Tariq Black. That's it. That's the only transaction Dolphins have made so far as when it comes to releasing and waiving guys. That's it. We haven't done anything else. It's the Dolphins. What do you expect? What do you expect? I don't expect too much, but yes, those are the only ones that we've made so far. I don't think we're gonna be. I don't think we're gonna be. Well, I don't think by the time I'm done, there's gonna be a whole lot more, but there could be. There could be. The only other major thing that I would say was very interesting. Darren Waller was activated off the pup list, but he didn't play the third preseason game. I'm a little annoyed by that because I feel like this man has been retired for 2 years. Maybe he should see some action before the season starts officially. I mean, and then nobody, literally nobody done that. I mean, I'm just saying. Like, I don't know how you don't consider putting him on when the man literally hasn't played competitive football in 2 years. Like, what are we doing? It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. I don't get it. What's up, Alex? Renee Diaz. Welcome, welcome. Good morning. Storm Duck is going to start, and I think he's going to be very special. I agree. I agree, too. Alco says Chubb and Phillips were on field was definitely a good look. Yeah, I just don't want him to get injured like that, obviously, you know what I mean? But we gotta see. At the end of the day, we need all the guys to get some what do you call it? Some looks. Mm. Okay. So that's pretty much it. That's the game. That's the Dolphins update. Let's go over to because I know, obviously, da 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 da. The season starting, ladies and gentlemen, and yes, I might have mixed up the calendar a little bit, but don't worry, we're back on track. Okay. So we're talking fantasy football, ladies and gentlemen. I got it all set up. I got the link to send out to folks. Okay. We're gonna run it back. What's up? Know me? Welcome, welcome. We're gonna run it back. I got a list of some people that already pre told me that they were gonna go ahead and join, which is good. But we actually have. Y'all should be very proud. We actually have. Um, we got the rules right this time, okay? And I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. I wrote it down because I didn't want to like mess up. But yes, it's going to be 12. It could be 14 if need be, but it's gonna be 12 men roster. I mean 12 like 12 players. There you go. 12 players for the fantasy league. We already have the day. It's gonna be either September 1st, which is the Monday, or the 3rd, which is Wednesday. But I also have League Wide Wednesday, so I might have to do like a flex League Wide Wednesday. I have to color about that. Should be fun regardless. It will be um a live draft. We've done this before, guys. So it's gonna be a live draft. It might even be right after League Wide Wednesday. Cause I don't want to do it any. We gotta do it later in the afternoon because I know a lot of people are um a lot of people work. You know what I mean? So I can't do it like at 5 o'clock. Like yo, people are getting off. You know what I'm saying? Like they no, I can't do that. But um you know that might be easier. Sunday is the better day with day off after. I don't know. The determining factor is everybody gotta pay. It is gonna be paid just like last year. We're gonna keep it at $40 per person. Okay. And with that, I was asked if I was gonna do one winner, two winner, three winners, but we're gonna do one winner like we did last year. It's gonna be $300 for the winner. Okay. And before you say it, yes, the math doesn't math. It's on purpose, people. Okay, because we have two things that we run for Miss Fins. We got the Miss Fins Fantasy League, and we got the Miss Fins Free Pick'ems Challenge. So with the Free Pick'ems Challenge, the winner they get a what do you call it? They get a cool item from Fanatics. If they live far and not in Florida, then I can just ship it to them. It makes it easier. So yeah, so that's what we're doing, ladies and gentlemen, and the rest literally goes to the channel and helps me pay for that item. So there you go. But you're still 7.5xing your stuff. Now, I am posting here, guys. This is the link. If you see it already, go ahead and take a look at it. This is the link to the free Pick'ems challenge. It's 100% free. You don't have to do anything. You literally just go in, sign up, and that's it. So go ahead and sign up. That is 100% free. We do it every single week. Man, that thing gets competitive. Okay? I'm just saying. It does. It does. Um, yes. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. So we got that out of the way for the free pick'ems challenge. And like I said, it's gonna be $40. I got Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. I know not everybody has one thing, so Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. I just need to know you have multiple ways of reaching Miss Fins. Okay, that's gonna be Miss. Wait, so you guys, Miss Phins at yahoo.com. Wow, I can't. No. Oops. We're going to delete that because that's wrong. It's Miss Phins at yahoo.com. There you go. That's my email. You could also reach out to me on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, all of it. Doesn't matter. Just go ahead and reach out to me. Let me know that you want to go ahead and join. And like I said, I need to have a deadline to be able to go ahead and let everybody in. So the deadline, because I know most people get paid by Friday, you need to have it by Friday. You need to send it to me by Friday. The earlier, the better, ladies and gentlemen. The earlier, the better. Very simple, very, very easy. You can, I mean, literally right now. Look. The Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, and all you gotta do is just let me know for fantasy, and then that way I know. Okay, this is for the fantasy. This is for the fantasy. That's it. Easy. So welcome to the fourth annual. I know. Can you believe that? Fourth annual Miss Fins Fantasy League, guys. Uh, Joe's not drafting two this year. Yeah, we have some diehards. They literally will draft nothing but Dolphins. I mean, hey, do you? You know, however you think. Now let me go over the rules, ladies and gentlemen, because yes, I spent plenty of time going through these league rules for you guys to see. Okay? This is going to be a PPR league, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to have 9 starters, 7 on the bench, and yes, you can have 2 on IR. Okay? The trades. Dun, dun, dun. This one specifically for Cap for Life. Sir, you can't have 40 million trades. There's only 5 trades, ladies and gentlemen, allowed. That's it. For the entire season, 5 trades with 2 vetoes that can, I mean, 2 votes can veto a trade. Okay? That's what we got it set at, ladies and gentlemen. So that's what we got it set at. It's going to be no more than 5, yes, count them, 5 trades. This is so that we don't have what happened last year where I know a lot of people were upset. This is ridiculous. It's like 85 million trades happening. It's like, well, okay. I told you guys that I was gonna make sure 5 trades per team for the entire season. Yes. I just joined Miss Fins. Thank you, JD the Great. If you just joined to the link that I set there, that is for the fantasy league. I mean, not the fantasy league, for the Pick'ems challenge. Okay, that is for the Pick'ems challenge. Let me put it in here because yeah, it is for the Pick'ems challenge. The fantasy league, I gotta give you the link itself, so join the um you can't join the fantasy league until I actually give you the link. And the only way, this is Pick'ems. The only way you can get that is after you've, there it is, after you've actually paid. So if you're looking to be part of the, I will send you the funds tomorrow. Okay, let me jot you down because I got a list of people already told me they wanted to. Let me put here. JD Dog Rates. Great. So you want to join the fantasy league. Perfect. So tomorrow, let me put Tuesday just so I can keep track. And like I said, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, or hit me up on my you got Twitter and you got my email, Instagram. Yeah, on Cash App, perfect. Make sure you put, hey Miss Vince, I want to join the fantasy league because again, We got 12 slots. We got another awesome member, Adam S. Good morning, fins up, y'all. Yes, yes, yes. So I'm gonna be doing that. Let me go ahead and this is there you go. So we got JD the Great. I know Michelle, she told me she was joining too. So that's good. Who else I got? So yep. I know that Dean, he's coming back too. He let me know as well. Joe Riss, I already know Cap for Life because it's Cap. Oh, yeah, it's kind of funny to me. It means I don't want to join the fantasy league. You don't have to. You don't have to. You can actually join the free pick'ems. Again, it's free. If you end up winning it, then hey, you get a prize. And yes, even if it's a like a non-Dolphin fan, you can still get something from Fanatics for your team. So that's not a problem at all. Cause I know we got Jets fans, Rams fans, we got Patriots, Bills, we got fans from every team. So we, that's no problem at all. You can join the fantasy league itself. So yeah, so that's not a problem at all. You don't have to join the fantasy league itself. You can do it. Uh, do you prefer PayPal or Venmo for fantasy? Either one, guys. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Whichever one's easiest for you. That's why I have all three. Just go ahead and put it. It is 40, like I said. Once it's confirmed, I will send you the link to it. I was saving time from sending an email. Oh, Michael, okay, you are too funny. Okay, so it's gonna be 5 trades. Like I said, 5 trades. I know we worked hard on this, and you could only have 35 acquisitions for the entire year. That's per person, guys. So 35 acquisitions per year. What does that mean? That means you can only add 35 players throughout the entire season. Oh yeah. Oh, we're getting nitty and gritty. Now, of course, I understand this. There's going to be a lot of you cannot plan for injuries. So if we got to make an adjustment for that, we can. But for now, we got to set that for the entire season. You got to be aware you could only get 35 acquisitions. It's going to be fun, okay? And then we've also have got maxes on the type of players you can keep. Yes, because I saw it too. Last year you had people out here with 4 quarterbacks and you could only play one per week. So all players are only allowed to have 2 quarterbacks for the year. Now, can you change those quarterbacks? Yes, but you're only allowed to have two max. Running backs and wide receivers, you could only have 5 of those. So you can't be just hoarding 18 different running backs. Nope. Three tight ends, two defense, two kickers, and obviously you already know you could have 2 people on IR. Oh yeah, we did it. What does that mean? You can have 3 running backs playing with your 2 wide receivers, and then have 2 running backs on your bench and 3 wide receivers on your bench, or vice versa. Oh yeah. Now, granted, guys, all this can be adjusted if need be, but I figured we could put some parameters because some people were stressing us out. Yes, Cap for Life was going nuts. Cappy, these are the cap rules. There you go. Okay. But we've also changed the scoring a little bit. We changed the scoring a little bit to make it, a little more evened out, not make it all run heavy, or it's not going to be pass heavy. It's going to be a little bit more evened out in the type of players, which I think will be fun with the players that you pick. When is the draft? So September 1st, Monday, or the 3rd, which is the Wednesday. One of those two. Okay. Ah, there he is. You say his name 3 times. He comes. Miss Fiends. Miss Fiends. I got you. We're going over the cap rules. So you're the reason why I got to do this. Oh, come on. I know, man. I know, but I had to. Okay. I had to. Monday works for me. Okay, yeah. I'm trying to take votes on which ones people can do the most. I figure Monday might be the best. And we can do it again. I'm planning on probably. I think last year took about an hour and a half. It wasn't that long. It wasn't like a 3 hour, or maybe it was, and I don't remember. I don't know. But yeah. So I'll put Monday works for you, which is good. Okay, and then uh, Monday draft. There you go. So yeah. So there you have it. Now the rest of the scoring, which is what I was telling you, that's gonna be new this year. So for defense, what's up, Timothy? Welcome. I'll be in Costa Rica for the draft. I swear you're a secret agent, man. For the defense, it used to be for stuff. You used to get no points. We're actually gonna start giving you points. So per stuff on defense, you're gonna get point 0.4. So we're not doing individual players, but overall, if your defense gets, a lot of stuffs, you're good. Also sacks for your defense. If it was for every single sack they used to get 1 point, now they get 1.2 points. Okay? So that gives a little bit more opportunity for the defenses to get a little extra, weight into it, right? Now, for touchdowns, this is for the quarterback. We changed the value of touchdowns for the quarterback. It used to be only 4 points when a quarterback threw a passing touchdown. We moved that up to 5 points per passing touchdown. However, they used to get 6 points for any rushing touchdown. We moved that back to 5 points. People are gonna love that until they lose by point zero 0.01. Hey, we're changing it up. You know what I mean? We gotta change something up. So that's funny, cat. That's hilarious. And then offensive passing, passing. Um, QBs. Well, it used to be graded where you got only point zero 0.04 points. So out of a hundred, the way it was explained, out of 100 yards, you got 4 points. Right? Is it 4 points? Yeah. Out of 100 yards, you got 4 points. Now we raise that to point zero 0.05. So that means you get um 5 points for every 100 yards. So if your quarterback throws for 300, you used to get only 12 points. Now you get 15 points. You see what I mean? I'll be saying. Dang it, Finsati, that's funny. I'll be serving my 1 year suspension after last year's trial. Ah, you're hilarious. I can't. Oh my god, that's funny. So yeah. So we're giving a little bit more because it is a passer league. We're giving a little more emphasis. So now you got to think about it. We're giving your quarterback a little bit more points, but you could only have two quarterbacks on your roster. Remember that. What else? Offensive rushing. Oh, and then the last thing, we gave everybody tight ends, wide receivers, and running backs. If they rush, it used to be 0.1. Now they get 0.12 to give it a little, sprinkle a little bit extra. So there you go, guys. We got this in the trades, limiting the trades. I feel like it's gonna be good because now you gotta be strategic. You guys already know, Miss Fins, I don't do trades. You know what I'm saying? Like I deal with it, whatever it is. Um, either works. Um, that's no problem for me at all. Which, by the way, Finsanity, look at your Twitter message. Look at your Twitter message. Um, yeah, because I got something for you. Yeah, I got you, Cap, but everybody from last year confirmed, so your league is full. You're hilarious. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna give y'all till Friday to go ahead and put up the $40. I know Cap, you said that you got me this week, which is good. So just to confirm who I have already that for sure said they're gonna be doing it. Cap, Joe Riss, Mr. Dean, JD the Great. There's still a couple other ones that I know. Oh, and Michelle. Wow, I'm special. I know Michelle's gonna do it again. I got Eli, Max, and Dolphins. So these are the ones that are here. So we got a few more spots, guys. We got a few more spots to be able to go ahead and join. And again, I'm leaning towards more Monday for the draft because again, I got League Wide Wednesday on Wednesday, and that's first episode of season 4 of League Wide Wednesday with Keller. So that's why I'm like, I don't know if Wednesday might be the best, but Monday should be fine. Monday should be fine. There's no football that day, so we should be good. We will fill it up by Thursday. By this Thursday, perfect, man. Let's fill it up. I'll spread the word. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. It's a 12-person league. If we needed to go to 14, it's fine. Last year we did it with 14 and the year before that. So there's no problem at all. Okay. Again, guys, I put in the chat if you haven't seen it. The Pickums, the Pickums League. The Pickums League is 100% free. And you just get to pick if you win. Um, what do you call it? Something from Fanatics typically, unless they want something else. Now the cool thing about the Pick'ems League, if you get a perfect week, which it has happened, you get Misfits merch, and if you win, obviously you get a prize. So we do need a streamer only league. A streamer only league? What do you mean by that? Like us or like YouTube content creators? You mean? Huh, I don't know. What happened to DMZ show? Oh, scheduling and also hospital. Like I don't, you know what I mean? Like that's what it is. We're working it out. We have to change the time. So we're gonna be doing probably Tuesdays around 8. Gotta get that confirmed with Big C for DMC because I like the show. You know what I mean? So we're working on doing it for still Tuesdays, but later because earlier is just not working. So that's another thing we gotta take a look at. But stay tuned. I'll give you the update for DMC, guys. What's up, Shekel? I see you, sir. Thank you for coming through. Let's see. I think that was it for the fantasy league and the pick'ems challenge. So you guys got it all. I'm gonna talk about it tomorrow. I'm gonna talk about it all week. And like I said, just you can reach out to me on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. Well, maybe not Twitch because I don't really look at Twitch that much. But YouTube, um, Twitter, Instagram. Reach out to me and let me know. Hey, Miss Vince, I want to join the fantasy league. Poof, and then what's my okay. So now, in case you guys don't know this, my Cash App, my Venmo, my PayPal, my YouTube, my everything is Miss Fins. So it's MISSPHINS. So MISSPHINS. I shouldn't have to spell it, guys. It's not that hard. But I understand some of us might need a little extra help. So here. Become a member and you see Miss Fins. Miss Fins. That's it. And you can see it on the Hopium Fund, Cash App, $ MISSPHINS. Venmo is MISSPHINS. PayPal, MISSPHINS. So it's still Miss Fins. See? Miss Fins. MISS. And then just take the $ out if you're doing Venmo or PayPal, guys. That's it. Very easy. Very easy. I try to make it as easy as possible. What's up to a Tuesday? Welcome. We're just discussing the fantasy league. We actually put rules, so it's not gonna be the Wild West like last year. It's gonna be a lot of fun, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I already got several people in it, so just now you guys know we're collecting the money, and then again, like I said, it's 40 to join, and the winner gets 300. The rest goes to the channel because we gotta pay bills, and mostly, um, that's where I get the money to give the free item for whoever wins the pickums. There you go. But join the pickums. I want to get like 50 people in the pickums. I feel like that's such an underrated thing. The pickums challenge, man. And I'm gonna remind everybody every Wednesday, did you do your pickums? You know what I mean? So that way you guys can understand. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think I have any other updates. We talked about the Dolphins victory, which was great. More than anything, I'm glad we won, obviously, but I'm really excited about the younger players that we have. Man, that's gonna be exciting. That's gonna be, and we drafted several players. We got to see, who's gonna make it. Now, I will say this one thing: if Jordan Phillips, who we drafted in the fifth round, doesn't make the 53-man roster, because he's a quote unquote a nose tackle behind Benito Jones. If he doesn't make the team, then what a waste of a pick. That's the only way I can say that. What a waste of a pick. Period. Period. That's all I can say. What a waste of a pick. It's gonna be a lot of guys. I'm curious to see who's gonna end up making it. How many do we keep? For wide receivers, how many? Well, running backs we kind of already know. It's gonna be three running backs. If you didn't know that, it's gonna be three running backs. We might put the fourth one in practice squad, maybe. How many wide receivers do you think we roll with? I mean, last year, taking a look at my numbers from last year because literally I've been, prepping for this year. Projected roster, yeah. Where am I? Where is it? Hmm, Give me a second here. Oh, defensive. So yeah, so the projected roster for wide receivers is anywhere from 6 to 7. That's typically what we roll with. If we go by that, then you can expect at least two or three to be in the practice squad. Remember, the practice squad numbers went up, which is a good thing. But I think it's gonna end up being 6 to 7. Yeah, because last year that's kind of what we went. It's kind of what we went with. So it should be very interesting to see. Let me see here. That shouldn't be an issue. Mhm. That's insane. Hold on. I'll get back to you, Joe. I just gotta finish this because I gotta work this out. But I think we're probably gonna end up getting 6 or 7. What's up? We gotta listen, man. I've been missing you in your show, dude. Yeah, we're doing three running backs. Exactly. The fullback with Ingle. Ingle's coming back, so not surprised to see him there. Miss Phins, good morning, my friend. Good morning. Good morning, Red Riding Bills. You gotta start doing your channel again, man. You gotta start doing your channel. Let's not forget this year, HN is gonna double as a running back and a wide receiver. He's always done that, if we're being honest. But we'll see. We'll see. We use him a lot for our short yardage, so we we gotta see. As far as receiver wise, obviously he's a running back, but as far as the receiver part, we might be able to use. We're gonna end up using him again for short dink and dunks. And those jet sweep, I just can't. I can't with the sweeps. Just all I ask Mike McDaniel to do, for the love of God, is don't give me 30 billion jet sweeps. That's all I ask. Don't do it. Or 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage screens for a 2 yard gain. Like just don't. Just please don't. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen. So that's where we're at right now. Hit that like button for me, guys. Appreciate you. I got a skedaddle. You got the info. If you're just coming in, I just talked about the fantasy league. If you want to join the fantasy league, again, it's $40. The money deadline is this Friday. We're probably gonna end up doing the draft on Monday. That looks like the day. I'm leaning towards gonna be Monday nighttime, probably around 8 o'clock ish, maybe nine. But it's gonna be 8 o'clock ish because it's about an hour and a half to get through it. So we want to go ahead and do it. And yes, it is a live draft, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be a snake draft too. And right before the draft, 90 minutes before the draft, it's gonna tabulate and to see how they put everybody, whatever. But yeah, so that's gonna be fun, guys. So if you want to join, come join Miss Finn's Fantasy League. And then also too, that one's $40. But join the free Pick'ems challenge. I put in the link up top. It's gonna be in the description. Join the free Pick'ems challenge. Okay. Anyways, guys, appreciate you. Thank you very much. And you guys have yourself a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and as always, bye bye.